here's today's tour that we will be doing today. It is a walking tour of the Benjamin Franklin Parkway put on by the Parkway Museum's District Tours, which is part of the Parkway Council Tour Foundation. Last week we explored the eastern part of Philadelphia, which is the Old City, and most of the older buildings, the U.S. Mint, they're all located on the eastern part of the city. But if we go to the western part, we see a little bit of a newer district where all the museums and the parkway and lots of sculptures are located in the city. So today we're going to begin at Love Park, also known as JFK Plaza. See Love Park. Also see the Welcome Center for maps. And we're going to see a series of sculptures. After we see the sculptures, we'll continue walking up the boulevard past the Friends Select School. We cross the street at 18th Street to see the Cathedral Basilica of Saints Peter and Paul. Then we will go to see the Cathedral Basilica inside, and also the Lombard Church of St. Carlo al Corso. Then we'll see some sculptures. A few more sculptures right in front, and then we'll finally arrive at the Art Museum, which is one of the most famous structures in Philadelphia where the movie Rocky was featured. Then we see here the Parkway Central Library, another sculpture, or the Civil War Soldiers Memorial from 1921. Then we'll see the sleek Barnes Foundation building, some more sculptures, the Rodin Museum, a more Eastern State Penitentiary, and also the Iroquois Sculpture Garden, Joan of Arc statue, which is one of the oldest, from 1890. Then we see some more sculptures of General Wayne. Walking east, we're going to continue until we see the facade of the Franklin Institute, one of the most famous science exhibits and museums in America. After we'll see the Ben Franklin Institute, we'll see the Benjamin Franklin National Memorial, created in 1938. Then we'll walk past the Gilded Arrow Memorial from 1950. Some more sculptures. Then we'll be directly in front of the Moore College of Art, which is a beautiful arts building. We'll see two more sculptures, both from the early 20th century. Then we'll pass through the Academy of Natural Sciences of Drexel University, founded in 1812, which makes it one of the oldest natural history museums in America. Oops. Then we'll end our tour with seeing the Swan Memorial Fountain in Logan Square, the Four Seasons Hotel, a statue of Polish military genius General Tadeusz Kosciuszko. Walk past the Embassy Suites to see the Tuscan Girl Foundation fountain. And then we'll end our tour after we cross over 16th Street back to Love Park. While we will be doing the walking tour today, the Parkway Council Tour Foundation of the Parkway Museum's District Tours also offers a bicycle tour, which is also put in place by the Bicycle Coalition of Greater Philadelphia, which encourages people to have greater use of the biking trails all within Philadelphia and even out into the suburbs. So this is basically the same as the walking tour, but this includes most of the tour happening on the biking trails that are everywhere in Philadelphia. But most of the sites are the same. This tour as well starts at Love Park, and it can be self-guided, or you can go with a tour guide from the Parkway Council Tour Foundation.
Hi guys, my name is Kyle Berger, and today's second tour video, we will be getting our tour at Love Park here in downtown Philadelphia. This is right in the center of downtown Philadelphia. You can see the Philadelphia City Hall right behind me, and the William Penn Spire at the back on the top. So it's a beautiful day here in Philly. It's a little bit warm, 90 degrees, humid. But we're going to begin our tour here at Love Park. This is a free guided tour from the Parkway Museum's District Parkway Council Tour Foundation. The first sculpture on this tour of the Benjamin Franklin Parkway is Jacob Lipkin's sculpture, The Prophet. This was created in 1974. little bit down further west along the Benjamin Franklin Parkway, we can see Alexander Calder's 3 Discs, 1 Lacking. This is a piece from 1968. Further, as evidence of Philadelphia's Quaker heritage, we have the Friends Select School. This is a co-ed college preparatory Quaker day school serving about 600 students in grades pre-K through 12. Here we are about 1 block north from the last sculpture. This is called Copernic. It is from 1973 and is a memorial to Nicolaus Copernicus. As we can continue up further north along Vine and 18th Streets, we see this statue. It's a very large statue called Robert Lasel's Memorial to General Galusha Pennypacker. This was created and placed here in 1934. A little bit background info about Pennypacker. He was, at age 22, he was the youngest general to serve in the Civil War. Here behind the Pennypacker statue, we see the Philadelphia Family Court building, and right next to it is the first and original, the Free Library of Philadelphia. These 2 buildings are twin palaces resembling the Place de la Concorde in Paris. Here we are at the Shakespeare Memorial. This is located right in front of the Philadelphia Free Library, and it says on it, "All the world's a stage, and all the men and women are merely players." Continuing westward down the parkway here at 21st and 22nd, we can see the Barnes Foundation. The renowned Barnes collection moved from Marion, Pennsylvania to the Parkway in spring 2012. It is one of the finest collections of French Impressionist, Post-Impressionist, and early modern paintings in the world. Here I am located in the front of the Rodin Museum, and with a statue copy of The Thinker, his famous sculpture. This houses the largest public collection of his works outside of Paris, the French sculptor Auguste Rodin. With extraordinary works of art and spectacular garden, the museum offers a calm retreat from the hustle and bustle of the city. Located right next to the Philadelphia Museum of Art at 25th and Kelly Drive, we see the Joan of Arc statue created in 1890. It is one of the oldest sculptures still here on the Parkway. It was created by Emmanuel Freneman, and here you can see she sits atop her horse. Here at the top of the steps of the Philadelphia Art Museum, we can see a long view of the Benjamin Franklin Parkway. This is designed in 1919, a French designer, planting 2 rows of trees on each side. You can see downtown all the way in the back, and at the end of the parkway, it is lined up symmetrically with the Philadelphia City Hall. Here I am at the top of the Philadelphia Art Museum of Art. In this art museum, you can find over 200 captivating galleries and over 225,000 works of art. There are striking Renaissance master paintings, elaborately carved stone altarpieces, and entire period rooms and architectural settings from around the world. You can spend almost a whole day just here in the museum itself. Here we are right in front of the Philadelphia Museum of Art in the west end of Eakins Oval. This is an amazing monument to the nation's first president, the Washington Monument. It was created in 1897 by Rudolph Siemering. All 4 corners of the platform are fountains and reclining allegorical figures representing the 4 rivers around Philadelphia and the United States of the Delaware, Hudson, Potomac, and the Mississippi. Hi everyone, here I am at one of the best museums in Philadelphia in my opinion. It is the Philadelphia Franklin Institute. This institute was founded in 1824, and it features 3 floors of interactive science exhibitions, a planetarium, 3D and IMAX theaters. One of the goals was inspiring a passion for learning about science and technology for everyone. This is a very common school field trip in the Philadelphia area. Lots of kids coming on those school field trips. And they have rotating exhibits. It looks like the one exhibit they have right now is called a What Would You Do exhibit about the worst case scenarios. Definitely a must-see when you're in the Philadelphia area. Here I am in Logan Square. This is one of the central squares of Philadelphia, featuring one of the most beautiful water fountains in the city. Hi everyone, I just finished the walk Benjamin Franklin Parkway in Philadelphia, ending right here at Love Park again. It was a great tour. It does take a little bit of it takes a while to walk the whole parkway. I would say it was about a 4 hour and 15-minute walk. So it definitely is doable in one day, but if you want to stop into some of the museums, definitely check the museum open times to make sure you can go there when they're open. A lot of them do close around 3 to 5 p.m., so pretty early during the day. Definitely recommend you to check out this walking tour of Philadelphia. They do also offer a guided biking tour. So yeah, I recommend that as well. That takes you a little bit more around the parks and stuff, around the sides of the Schuylkill and the Delaware River. So thank you. If you have any questions, please let me know.